All right, and welcome everyone to Sessions with Stef. This is a special one. This is what we call off the cuff. This was, I got called from an amazing friend of mine, someone I've known for years, and I got called to do a little video for her song, an upcoming song that she's going to release. And at the same time, last minute, I said, I got to do a podcast. I've been meaning to have her. I had to somehow trick her to come on the show. And
me.
this was
Right.
this was my way in. Now, before I introduce to you my guest, most of you probably know her anyways, but before I introduce, I'd like to say thank you to the sponsors. So we've got a couple of sponsors here. And also before that, I just want to say this is Sessions with Stef. So guys, welcome. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Music, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, all of those things, and of course YouTube. So please subscribe to Sessions with Stef channel. We have a sister podcast called Let's Talk It Out, and that's with Lisa. But now you guys are used to hearing Lisa in the back, and Francesca's here, which is one of our sponsors. But tonight I'm flying solo. Okay, this is like I said, it's an off the cuff. It was last minute that I decided to do this, and I felt too guilty asking people to change their whole schedule to come and film this, because I finally got her. I got her to say yes. So, guys, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Our first sponsor, for sure, Fearless Sounds. Always Fearless Sounds. Francesca is fantastic. She's a publicist. She does marketing. Bruna, you should, maybe give her a call.
Mm-hmm.
She does marketing. She does publicity. She does playlist placement. So if you want to get your song, put it on a playlist, on Spotify playlist and all of that stuff.
Wow.
She's great. She actually did a podcast with us explaining all the work she does, and it's fantastic. So any artist, if you need a publicist, call Fearless Sounds, call Francesca. She's really good. And she's also an agent as well. So she can get you gigs. She can do all sorts of things. She's got a great team behind her, and it's fantastic. So
Awesome.
Francesca, Fearless Sounds, thank you so much. Another recurring sponsor is Nettoyage Diamant. They are phenomenal. They do cleaning of all sorts at home, business, commercial, residential, after renovation, insurance claims, anything that's smashed up. They come, they clean, they do an amazing job. His name is Anthony Paterno. I am going to give you his phone number, which I don't remember, but right now it's 514-686. Oh, by the way, before I say this number, I'm going to say it again. We are right near the airport, so you're going to hear planes going over us, and it's great. Just
Love
to
it.
show you
Look at that.
how fucking
Beautiful.
live we are, okay? Planes and all, we do it. This is raw. That's what a podcast is. It's raw. It's not scripted. I'm going to make up my game at the end because I prepared nothing. But then again, it's Bruna, so I didn't have to prepare anything because I knew this was going to be awesome. So, all right. Take care, man.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot.
Bye.
So, Nettoyage Diamant, Anthony Paterno, once again, his phone number is 514-686-1581. You can go to nettoyagediamant.com. Check out his stuff. He's on Facebook. He's all over the place. Check him out, Nettoyage Diamant. Fantastic. Now, we also have a new sponsor, and his name is Eli. Let me get this right. Eli Hawawini. He is a personal trainer, guys. He's phenomenal. He's worldwide. I mean, he's been doing it for over 20 years. He does coaching, bodybuilding, anything that has to do with health and fitness. He's a great coach. I heard a lot of good things about him. I haven't used him. I haven't called him yet. But you know what? I'd like to thank him for sponsoring, and I definitely will because I need work in the health and fitness department because those McDonald's that I have, like, I don't want to say once a week because it's not once a week. I used to have once a week when I was
In your
younger,
youth.
driving to our gigs far away. We used to stop off at McDonald's. But Eli Hawawini, thank you so much. Your logo says raise the bar, and you definitely raise the bar. Give him a call. He's on Facebook. He's got an email here that is elifitfreak@hotmail.com. So, guys, check him out. He does personalized one-on-one coaching, and he's been doing it for over 20 years. Call Ellie, and he will definitely help you out. So now the sponsors is all taken care of. This off the cuff, like I say, off the cuff, because we got fucking planes every 5 minutes. I love it.
Love it.
I'd like to introduce to you. Thanks a lot, man. I'd like to introduce to you Bruna Mucciardi, a longtime friend. Hi, Bruna.
Hi.
Thank you so much for doing this, Bruna.
So great to be here.
Honestly, I know you're not crazy about interviews. I've been
I
trying
know.
to trick you.
Yes. He got me.
I got
he
you.
finally got me.
And as
Because
you
you
can
know
see,
me well.
I know you well.
You kind of...
It was last minute. Yes, you got the call yesterday, right?
You know exactly what I can handle.
I
right?
know what you can handle. I had to. I said, "How about we take some footage of your video behind the scenes?" As you can tell, we have. She was like, "No, don't do it, please." I don't. And then she's like, "Okay, I'll do 5 minutes." I'm like, "No. It's an hour podcast, but I'll figure it out to make it a good time so that you feel comfortable, and that's what's important.
You're amazing.
And you're gonna feel comfortable."
I am. I'm comfortable.
Okay, this is
I'm
awesome.
good. We're having a chat.
We're having a chat, and we see a setup here of a couple of instruments behind this. Reason being, we just finished recording part of Bruna's new song and video that's coming out.
Yes.
So in this podcast, you are going to see footage. I'm going to go and I'm going to do a voiceover work with footage of us actually recording with the camera guys running around and stuff like that.
Did you mention you were playing keyboards?
I was playing keyboards.
Yeah.
She asked me for a favor. I said, you got to do me a favor. You know what I mean? So that's how I got her to come and do the podcast. So Bruna,
I would have done it for you.
I know you would.
At some point.
At some point.
Maybe in 2-3 years.
I know that was my plan originally was let me keep, giving a little jab. Yeah. By the way, my editing on this one is going to take forever with that, but that's okay. I figured I would keep jabbing, Once in a while, just a little, bro, you got to come. Come on.
Come on.
And I know one day you were going to break. You were going to say, for
Should
sure.
we say I call you Pupu Nation?
Let's say it. This is my nickname.
That's been his nickname for how many years?
I was 18.
Oh, my God. And don't say how old I was. But how long ago was that?
I would say we're on 25 years ago. That we started playing?
Yeah, I'm a little bit older.
How long have you been with Sophistication?
So 25 years-ish.
So right before that, we were playing together before that, right?
That's
we were
right.
playing at the restaurant.
And the reason this name came about is because you were young. Yeah. You were 17, 18.
Yeah.
So it started with...
By the way, you look younger than I do right now at this moment.
Right,
FYI.
I don't think so. So it started with poo-poo.
Poo-poo.
And then with the breaking of everything, it came out to Apupu Nation.
Apupu Nation.
Apupu Nation. That's his nickname.
And it's even written. I have text. I might even take a screenshot of a text with you writing Apupu Nation.
Exclamation point.
It's awesome, guys. This is the nick. I call her. It's not as good.
Bye.
Bye. It's not as good, but I call her Bruschkare.
I love it. Love it.
When we started playing, there was no iPads. So we were talking about this prior, right? God, there was the big book, the Bible with all the lyrics, Bible. And you used to flip.
Oh my God! What did it take?
I have stories, but you know what? We're gonna split this podcast in two.
Yeah.
So the first half we're gonna talk about your video, and the second half we're gonna talk about old times.
All right.
How's that?
Let's
Does
do
that
it.
Sound
good?
Yeah. So the
Love
new
it.
song.
The new song.
Yes, I mean I know how it sounds. It sounds great. I'm hoping we are going to feature it on the podcast. I'm going to promote it and I'm going to push it for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be released when this comes out. If it is, you're going to get a chance to hear it.
Yeah, I hope so.
If not, I mean I'll do it right after. I'm going to link the two somehow. But I love the song. Let's say gospel, 100%.
Oh,
it's heavy gospel.
Nice.
And it's your second single, right?
It is. Yes.
So the first one was fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, your second single, that's yours. You also did another one with Silvio, I believe.
Yes, a duet.
A duet, and that was great
Whenever we're together.
Whenever I had such a blast with the video. Guys, check that out.
Such a great video.
That's Sly, right?
Yeah.
Sly,
Silvio wrote the song.
And it's a duet. It's Sly and Bruna singing it, and it's a great tune. Whenever we're together, check it out on YouTube.
It's fun.
It's a fun song. Oh my God, I can't believe how many there's going to be. I love it.
Were there that many during the shooting? No. Didn't seem to be that many.
It didn't seem to be. I think now is the time where all the planes people are coming home from vacation or leaving on vacation.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right.
Anyway, so the first song, this is the first single.
Yes.
I loved it. The vibe of the video was really cool.
Thank you.
And is that what I know? You've always been writing. I remember you years ago.
Yes.
Always writing.
Yes.
What gave you the kick in the ass to say, let me record it all the way and do something pro with a video and everything?
I've been meaning to do this for such a long time. I started writing, well, when I was, a child, really. Started with poetry, and then it evolved into songs. So a lot of these songs I wrote a long time ago. But because we started gigging and, making a living, things get in the way.
It's hard
and
to take that time.
I wanted to, I have to record these songs. And then,
remember
time
you saying
started
that all the
passing.
time.
And time was just passing by me.
Yeah.
And I woke up at a certain age and I said, I can't believe I didn't do this already.
COVID helped, eh?
Yes.
COVID helped.
Yeah.
It gave us a kick in the... This podcast came about pretty much during COVID.
Yes.
The boredom of being at home. And I'm glad because, look, I'm not glad from COVID. It did nothing good. But I have to look at the positive. And
yes.
You know what? We had to discover something else because there was no music. So
there was a silver lining to it all. Just naturally, I think we all started gravitating towards what we love, our passion, right?
What's your YouTube channel? Where is your video?
On Bruna Mucciardi.
Bruna Mucciardi.
Yeah,
straight
that's it.
Under Bruna Mucciardi. No stage name?
No.
No, I love it.
I used to have a stage name.
Oh, really?
Do you want to know what it is?
I do want to know what it is.
Back in the day, in my 20s, I need a stage name.
What was it?
Started right like Brea Michaels.
Whoa.
Brea Michaels.
You went for the Anglophone.
Don't know where it came out.
Brea.
Just like
B-R-A-Y?
B-R-E-A. For some reason, that's how I spelled it. Yeah.
Cool.
Brea Michaels.
Wow. And
that was like back in the day when I was actually writing with my cousins.
Okay.
Back in the day, we had a band called Just Us. I don't know if you know this. A band called Just Us. That's how I started writing music. With my cousins. I was having a conversation with my cousin who is no longer here with us today. And I said, I think I can sing. I didn't even know. I knew, but I needed validation, right?
Gotcha.
So he said to me, you know what? I think you can. But he had a conversation with his brother who said, Bruna can do this and she can write music. So he said, you know what? I think you can. You're going to audition for us. I'm like, what? Audition? Oh my God.
Sounds so professional.
I was like, I can't believe it. Do this? And that's it. I went to that audition and I got in that band. And from that day forward, we just wrote so many songs and then recorded an album.
Oh,
it was fun.
Them. Okay.
Yeah, we recorded an album.
Brea. I'm gonna call
I
you
can
Brea
send you some photos of all that. You'll
Please
see me in my 20s.
Please do.
Yeah,
Please
early
do.
20s.
Well, it's only 10 years later now, so don't worry.
That's right. Yeah.
I'd love to post these pictures. That would be great.
Yeah. Okay, I'll send you a photo.
Oh my God, you're the best. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So that is how it began, and we're gonna go more into that. Now, your video, the first one, like I said, did you get inspired? Does the song inspire the video? Does the video inspire the song? How do you come about with that? Like how do you?
Yeah. So for me, it's the song first.
Always, yeah.
I work it for months in my own little world, in my iPad. Like Hallelujah was written in bed. Actually, it was one night a few years ago, just in bed.
Must have been a really good night. No, I'm joking. Hallelujah. The song, by the way, is called Hallelujah.
I didn't want. Yeah, Hallelujah. Here's to ya or to you.
Okay.
I don't know. What should I say? To ya or to you?
I like the slang.
Hallelujah. Here's to ya.
I like the slang.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Here's to ya.
Yeah. Don't want to compete with Leonard Cohen. Is huge.
Yeah.
I've got to put a little, little difference on it.
The Brea version.
Yeah. The Brea Michaels version. My God.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And it's very gospel, and I love it.
Yeah. Always
and I
love
know
gospel.
that you recorded pretty much all the instruments. Like, you did the
pre-production
scratch version of it with you playing everything.
Yes.
Impressive.
Yeah. Piano, bass, drums. Then we added drums. Silvio, Sly Fiorino. I call him Silvio. I just can't do Sly Fiorino. I just can't.
So he recorded the drum track?
He recorded the drum track. Well, there's still part of my drum track. It's on,
Yeah.
but he did live drums. Yeah. So that was fun. So I put, what did I put? Keyboards, bass. I did the original bass line, but then Dominic Romanelli did a take on my line.
Okay.
And I almost told poor Dominic. I said to him, do you think you can replicate my... Because he had sent me a bass track that was phenomenal. And then, but I was attached to mine. I was like, Dominic, and this was all in writing, do you think you could play my bass? Then, I left the house, got in the car, and put it on to the car system for the first time. Loud. That's the only way to listen to music.
You have to.
You put it in the car and you drive. You have to drive.
Yeah.
You don't stay stagnant. Drive.
It's gotta give
and I'm like, oh my God, I'm listening to the bass line. No.
It's a killer bass line.
He did a take on mine, and then I wrote to him right away, listen, I'm keeping your line, because
I love it.
I felt so bad telling him, can you do a version of me?
And I mean, Dominic's Dominic. He's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He really is.
Wow,
Yeah. He couldn't be on the video, though, because I think he's out of town.
Okay, well, it's hard. I love planes. Putting together anything nowadays, especially now, we're busy. We are super busy musically.
Yes.
There's gigs coming out that I don't know where they're coming from, but it's crazy time. So just organizing. We have a show coming up with December Rose. It's her original stuff.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
With vacations and gigs, one rehearsal.
Wow.
And it has to be 3 weeks before the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
oh my God.
The guitar player's leaving now. I'm leaving next week, and we're missing 3 weeks.
And it's all new stuff, or it's her old stuff?
It's her album.
Okay.
It's all her original stuff, and we're doing it's Settimana Italiana, so we're going to do a couple of Italian songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's going to be. But we had one rehearsal. Okay, the band was ready because we had been ready. We had done other shows already.
But
still, one rehearsal, and 3 weeks before. I'm coming back the day of the gig.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I end up here in Montreal, and we play. But it's hard because everyone's busy.
Yeah.
So I can imagine putting a video shoot together. Oh my God, it's not easy.
Oh yeah.
And there's more days. This is not like you recorded different scenes, right?
Yeah. I recorded a few scenes yesterday, actually, at Place des Arts. In a certain section where there weren't too many people. I was happy about that.
Okay.
By the way, my voice is a bit rough because I was singing over the music.
Yeah. I love it. And let me tell you, it's a vocal song. It's blowing the whole way, man. It's I love it. You're doing ad-libs everywhere.
Yeah.
It's great.
It is I had a good time. I really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And it was supposed to be 3.5 minutes. But then I just I had a lot to say.
Let's do it.
I had to go. I just kept going. I was like, wait a minute. I'm liking this, the voice over the drums, just the drums alone.
Going. Love it.
Kept it going to 4.5 minutes.
And
it's long. Yeah.
You know what? One of the last people I had on the show, his name is John Serino. He's a guitar player, and he sings, and he plays bass and all of that stuff. He did an album just for him. There's some songs of 8 minutes. He says, I'm doing it for me.
Amazing. Yeah, good
if
for
people
you.
like it, great.
Yeah.
Not, it's a project. And 8 minutes on, he's like, fuck it, that's the rock I want to do.
I feel the same way, actually.
Great.
At this point, whatever.
Are you gonna are you thinking of doing an album kind of thing, or just gonna release singles?
I'm gonna release singles, but then in the end, we'll wrap it up in an album.
I fucking love it, man.
Yeah. Keep doing it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's fun. Fun and blood, sweat, and tears, but fun.
Of course.
And wouldn't let it go, blood, sweat, and tears. And, sometimes you just want to...
You say, fuck
What am I doing?
Why am I killing myself?
Why am I killing myself? Yeah, exactly,
Totally.
But there's no way you can let that go, and you know that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all the musicians out there that we know know that.
We always get back to it.
Yeah.
We always get back to it.
Yeah, you can leave. You can try to leave it for even a couple of years.
It's there.
It's always there. It's going to haunt you.
If you don't let that creativity out, it hurts you. It harms you. It really does.
Yeah.
And the song, I mean, obviously you got a gospel feeling from it, right?
Yeah.
I see you. I mean, since I started playing with you, that's the vibe you like. I find.
R&B, kind of R&B, soul blues,
that whole
gospel
totally fits you.
Yeah, totally I love it. I'm so glad that it actually worked out, because when you start, you love a style of music, but you don't know where it's going to go, right? So I started writing it, and in the end, whoever heard it was like, oh yeah, I like the gospel feel. I'm like, oh wow, I did my job then,
Yeah.
It's great.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm happy about it.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds great. The video
Thank
is so
you.
far. I didn't see the rest of this. Is the like today was the band version, like
That's
the band
right, the
playing
band scenes.
and you're doing all the singing. So I would
Yeah.
imagine you have other scenes of you alone
Yes.
walking through. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited to see it. So that's gonna be cool.
There's one scene that's going to be cool on Saturday.
Okay.
Should I give it away? I don't know. Why not?
They're not seeing it. You're not. You know.
So, big hallelujah letters painted on a brick wall.
Love
Why
it.
not? I reveal it.
Love
Why
it.
not?
That's great. You know what? Sometimes it's better because now they're imagining it.
Yeah,
They can't wait to actually see it, right? So you're
may work.
yeah,
Little
you're
marketing
giving
strategy
it's a
here.
marketing strategy. Put it in their brain. Let them think about it.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, cool. And like, are you already because the song now is kind of done? I mean, you're finishing some audio
Yes.
stuff, but you have your vision for the song.
Yes.
Are you already planning your next? If I know you already have 2 videos down the line.
Actually, yes. The next one is a duet with Sly Fiorino or Silvio.
I love
Okay,
it.
Sly Fiorino, that's his artist name. But yeah, it's a duet with him. I'm writing the song. And then the one after that, believe it or not, is going to be a reggaeton. Yes, working with Cookie.
Oh my
know
God,
Cookie?
is he still around?
Yes, he's still
He's in
around.
town?
Actually, he started, well, he always wrote music, but he's working on with different artists
We had many
and stuff.
conversations.
Yeah, reggaeton will be fun.
I love it. That's
yeah, we
great.
spoke about it a while ago. I didn't reconnect with him because I told him, listen, I'm really busy.
Yeah.
Stuff coming up, a few other songs coming up before I can get to that. But yeah, so we spoke about it, and hopefully
gonna be
it's gonna
awesome.
work. Yeah, but
Wow.
I'm gonna make it work.
Oh my God, I'm so
Yeah,
excited for
it's so
that.
much fun. A reggaeton.
That's great. Okay, wow. So I already know the wheels are in motion. It's going,
Yeah.
and you know we'll talk about present time coming up slowly because now you're busy. You're still singing all the time.
Yes.
You're doing great. You guys are always busy. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna give a quick crash course. I mean, Bruna started playing with sophistication, like we had said, 25 years ago.
About 25 years ago.
And before that, we were already playing. So this was the duo. We did that Moe's Deli and Bar forever.
Beautiful.
And then from there, we did tons of gigs. And we have to give some stories on the podcast for sure.
We have to.
I mean, it's
It's fun for us. I mean, it's funny to us.
yes, definitely.
Might be funny to them.
Definitely.
I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully.
No, it is funny. That one story, which we had to fucking talk about it before. We got to talk about it again.
Which one?
The drive.
Oh, the drive.
The drive. And I'm going to give a piece of myself away that I'm embarrassed about, but I'm going to do it. But before we go into that, okay, I'm going to take a couple of minutes of your time. You're going to get a chance to see the behind the footage of the video of the video shoot today. Not the whole video, but you're going to see the band footage of it and what it takes to do a video. I mean, like we said, you're going to have 4 shooting days just for this, right?
Yeah, 3 in all. Yeah.
3? Okay, 3 shooting days. So
Yeah.
one was at Place des Arts.
Yeah.
And
Today
then
and then
Hallelujah.
Saturday.
And I think we did the song about 10 times today.
I think so.
Over
I can
and
feel
over.
it.
And every angle was different. You're gonna see some footage of different angles. So there's a lot of work just for the video. 3 shooting days of hours of shooting. Then there's the audio, which it's probably years. It's probably been in your brain for years.
It's been around for a few years. Then it was at rest for a while,
Uh-huh.
and then I brought it back, and I even added a bridge, changed it up. Yeah.
So just to show you the amount of work that goes into one
Yeah.
song. One song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you start the marketing. Then you
Yeah.
put it on, wherever you're going to present it and put it on YouTube or whatever it is. There's a lot of work that goes behind it. That's why I
Oh,
like
yeah.
to show the behind the scenes footage. I think it's great
Yeah.
for something that we do, because people, just sing a song. No, there's so much work.
So much.
Every
work.
note could
Yeah.
be analyzed and every position could be analyzed. We had a 10-minute conversation of what do we do with the wire? Should we put on the left or the right? Right? Just stupid things that you
Yeah.
don't think about, but it's important. So guys, I'm going to take 10 minutes of your time. Check out this footage. It's going to be cool. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to have a voiceover where I'm explaining what's going on, and look at the footage of this, and we'll be right back continuing this conversation real shortly. See you soon. So hey guys, here it is. Of course, like everything always starts with a good outfit and a good costume. So Bruna will start the day getting her outfit ready, making sure she's ready to go. But look at her. She's always in a good mood, ready to rock and roll, getting ready for her video shoot. Then there's preparations. The musicians come in. Before anything starts being shot, the instruments have to be put together. You got to get it all ready. You got to feel comfortable. You got to know what to expect on the video shoot. Bruna has an idea in her mind, so she's going to go through it with everybody, give an idea of the vibe she's looking for, and of course she already put in the thought as to where it's going to be shot, and she wanted this warehouse look. Now, added to this, there's about another 3 or 4 shooting days that goes on with this this video production. So there's going to be other sets. This is one set in one day, so you can tell all that it takes to put it together. Now, the musicians will definitely practice before they even shoot the first take. So, here the musicians are talking to each other, going over different parts of the song, making sure they're all in sync. They all know what's going on, because even though the music is pre-recorded, they're still playing along with it. They're still playing the song as if they were playing live. And everyone goes over it for what they need to feel good about it. It looks like they're playing live. I mean, it's important. So as that practicing is going on, the camera crew's getting ready. I think there's 2 cameras on this shoot. So, the moving camera has got to get his stuff ready. And then we do all the final adjustments.
Do you want to tape up the
cake? You won't see that, right? Do you see that?
No, watch this stuff.
Okay.
We should see it.
Give me that little.
What? So I can read it.
Look at that.
Hey,
Look
man.
at this. Look at this.
I got it. I got it under control.
So once we're ready to go, there's a little break that's taken to eat, just to get ready and chill out before we actually start shooting the video. We go over a couple of things, and then we get ready, and Bruna makes her appearance. As you can tell, the running gag here was the shoes, so she definitely got ready with her shoes.
Oh yeah, that's
Rolling.
it. Now it's rolling.
No.
Oh yeah.
Or not. I just stay.
He's going to go get the shot number and then get it.
Okay.
Remember, always follow the right color. See how close I can get?
Right color.
We're doing one take with only the shoes, though. The whole way through, it's just the shoes.
Yeah.
We have to. No, we have to actually put a shot. Well, we put one in the
those
previous
shoes.
video. I don't know if you remember.
We better get going. We're losing the light back.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love that shot.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, ready. So that's going to be...
And now it's action time. So we're gonna do definitely a couple of different angles and a couple of different. We're gonna actually run through the song at least, I'd say 5 or 6 times. I think we did it, if not more, because you gotta get a bunch of different angles and a bunch of different visuals. So the song will be playing, and the band plays it over and over again. As you can tell, every camera is trying to get the best shot. Some will be close-ups, some will be some wide shots, but the song, we played it at least, like I said, 6 times. And then certain parts we did more than once or twice. Like we played it 6 times through, but once or twice we had to get some close-ups. As you can tell, this shot here, this is just on Bruna. But the band's got to be there for all the takes, and let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. There's a good vibe going on with the band. By the last take, we're kind of like smoking it, and we're having fun with it. The smiles are all on our face, and hopefully all the shots look good. And then once that's done, and it's a wrap.
I swear here, say, no way, McDonald's is empty. Hey?
No way, McDonald's is empty.
I'm going to the washroom,
What did
sorry.
you say? Say it again.
No way, McDonald's is empty.
On what part is that?
The last
One of your
line.
outlets.
No way, McDonald's is empty. Love you. I'm gonna kill you.
See, that's worth it.
How amazing was that behind-the-scenes footage of the video shoot? And now we go back to our interview with Bruna Mucciardi. We were talking about the passion. You got to do what you love, right?
Yes.
Oh, and then you're doing it for old folks' homes. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's great.
It's great, yeah.
That daytime
Love
gig.
it. Yeah, daytime
right? You go in a
gig.
couple hours.
1 hour. Most of them are 1 hour.
That's
Go in,
delicious.
you're out 1 hour, 1 hour and a half.
So good.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're
And they
enjoying
have
it,
fun.
right?
I go all the way. That hour, it's like
Yeah.
high
It's
energy.
high energy.
You know, medium tempo and high energy. Stuff they love, obviously. But I don't go into ballads,
Yeah.
put them to sleep. They're already,
They're already.
you know, still, and it's a quiet life. So,
They're not looking to make out. Like they have to. By the time they get their teeth to come back, forget it, right?
yeah.
Okay, and then of course tons of weddings and corporate gigs. And
Yes, with
that's
sophistication.
That's
Yeah.
good. Are you tired of that?
Not yet.
That's
no,
amazing.
not yet. But you know, I have my moments where I feel like if
Sometimes they're long.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
listen,
it. They're
weddings
long
are long.
and
Weddings are long.
yeah, they are. But it's not when I'm on the gig.
It's off.
It's before the
Yeah,
gig.
that
Yeah.
period you did sound check.
Yeah.
Got to wait for cocktails, dinner,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
band plays.
It's the yeah.
So long. It's brutal.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
And pandemic shifted everything. Before pandemic, we're flying on a roll, autopilot, then get
Yeah.
back into it.
Yeah. The swing is not there
It
that
ju-
you had,
yeah,
right?
it took a while. It took a few weeks.
Some
It took a,
some songs that like
Yeah.
you know it's like
That I was doing
it's
forever.
It's 4 years I probably didn't play this, and then all of a sudden like, oh, you're thinking
Yeah.
about it. It's like what the
yeah,
hell?
exactly. Because it
crazy.
was autopilot.
Yeah.
I think it's another part of the brain.
Yeah.
And then
It's like I Will Survive, right? That song we must have played it a million times, every single gig. But now
Yeah.
it's 2 years. Okay, we still because we did it so many times, it's there. It's never
there,
leaving.
but, yeah.
But still, it's a weird vibe. You're right. It's a weird like.
Really, yeah.
Hey, I feel like I haven't done this in a while. And it's like, wow, I almost like it. almost. So, bro, I mean, we gotta talk to them about some certain stories about us. Like in terms of the gigs that we did, we've had some really weird gigs.
oh yeah.
And we were saying it, I said I was going to make reference to it. One night, I was, I don't know, 18, 19 years old. And we had a gig.
Bugs.
We were really far up north. Or far, like St. Javit probably.
Probably,
I
yeah.
don't remember the gig.
Me neither.
And I'm embarrassed about this. I'm going to preface this by I was young and stupid. We drove up, we did the gig, pitch black, we come back. Now, that drive from up north is no lights. No GPS back then.
Right,
Not to say right. No
yes, it's
GPS. It's
true.
not like. So we're just trying to find the road to get to the 15 to get home, and we totally got lost. We were unsure of where we were. So to the point where we were like, I don't remember this. Let's turn back. And then we went, no, maybe we didn't. And then we would drive another half hour this way and that way. And the snow is coming down. It's just snowing on us. Remember?
Horizontal snow.
The snow was horizontally coming towards us. We're like, what is happening? It's fucking 3 a.m. now, and we're driving, and we're so tired, and it feels like we're in an epiphany or something.
yeah.
We're-
And then the cross.
and then you see this big red cross, and we'll never forget that red cross.
No.
But
ever.
that's what told us we were on the way home.
Yes.
And at one point, now I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I just said, bro, I can't drive. I need to take a little break. And she's like, I'll drive. Don't worry. And I said, okay. I said, I'm going to close my eyes for 2 minutes just to, revive myself. And then I'll keep you company or I'll go back to drive. And I fucking fell asleep for like the whole way home.
Yeah. the whole
I
way home.
left Bruna all by yourself
No,
driving
it's
at
okay.
4 a.m.
Could do it.
I
could
know
do
you
it.
can. I'm mortified. I can't believe I'm saying it here.
Don't feel bad about that.
Oh my
But at one point I did say
Yeah, I
Stef?
remember that.
abomination.
And I was like,
I
yeah, oh, sorry, dear. You were like in Laval, passing Laval.
no, I just saw a sign for Lake Superior.
Yes, I remember that. I just saw a sign.
Where are we?
I
Oh
was
my
like, yeah,
god.
don't worry, we're going. My God, but we've done some crazy gigs.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
fun though.
It was fun.
Then Kaz joined us at one point.
Another story that I thought of.
It was
Kaz
so
was
much
the best.
fun. The
Another story I
laughs.
thought of. I can't have to say it. It was the okay. We were playing with Guido Renzi. So he
Okay,
was
yeah.
an Italian artist that came in, and my band backed him up. So we
That's
were playing.
right. Yeah,
You
yeah.
did the opening part with my band, but I'll never forget. You had your binder on stage, and Val, a buddy of ours, was doing sound, and this is on St. Lawrence, humongous festival, tons of people, and something happens right before we have to start playing, and your binder falls.
Oh my God. I don't remember that, but yeah,
Your
I'm
binder
sure
fell.
it
and
has happened.
And all the sheets just went. This is pre-iPad.
Disastrous.
And I'm like, oh my God. So I want to help Bruna because I know that it's your Bible.
Yeah.
It was your Bible.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, before we
crutch.
start, I'm on my knees grabbing this stuff. Doesn't the sound technician, Val, I'll never forget this, tell the lighting guy to put the spotlight on me.
No.
So there's thousands of people.
I
He
don't
puts
even
the
remember this.
spotlight on me, and I'm fucking grabbing the papers to give it to you. And he's whispering, he's talking in the monitor, which only I can hear. And he's like, how do you like it? All the crowd's just staring at you on your knees, picking up paper. You piece of... And he's making fun of me. Yeah, Val, I love it. I was like, oh, you I said, I wanted to give him the finger. This is... Oh my
I was
God.
probably panicking in my corner.
I just started with Cheers. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
you had just joined Sophistication. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then now you knew your lyrics, but it was more to get all of the papers
Yeah,
that were all
back
over
into the binder.
stage.
How thick was it? It was like
It
this.
was. You had two of them.
I did.
You had one that was the main one, and it was like a huge, thick binder. And then you had the second with extras.
Oh, yeah, right.
Once I remember
Oh, my
you-
God, I forgot.
I remember you pulling that out occasionally.
Pulling
Like
that out of
if
the
we pulled
memory.
a song that we hadn't done in a while, you're like, oh, I need my extra binder, and you would go get the extra
Oh,
binder.
the extra binder.
Extra binder.
Thank God for iPads.
Now it's
Wow.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
it helps a lot. And you're using in-ears now, right?
Unfortunately,
You're
yes.
not there yet? Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
I said unfortunately, yes, because I can't,
You can't get
stand it. I don't like it.
Do you
I used
have-
it years ago as well, and
I
then
remember that, and you hated it.
yeah,
remember
I
that.
chucked it after 3
Do you
years.
have the ambient mic?
The
You have to try-
no,
You gotta
but
try it.
maybe that's what I need.
Made
yeah.
a difference.
Yeah,
We put-
because you just need that feel, that live.
Yeah,
you know.
we put a mic facing the crowd,
Yeah.
and we control our mix. So I put that louder,
Okay.
so I hear the crowd. I hear what's going on.
Oh, okay. That's what you feel helps you.
It
I don't know
helps.
if that would help me.
I don't know.
I don't
it
like-
makes it feel more like the way it used to be. But I love the in-ears. It's my life now. I can't go without
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. As a singer, it's a whole other matter. I
It's
think.
it takes time
Yeah.
to get used to.
Yeah. But I mean, now we've had it 3 years later,
Yeah.
and still I'm every week. Please, can I have my wedge back? I want my wedge
Do you
back.
control your mix?
Yes, I can. It's
You
on
can.
my iPad.
Okay.
But let's say during the
while you-
set,
yeah.
you can't.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
I have to do it. I have to suffer through it,
True.
then go back,
True,
tweak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So, I
Yeah.
mean, look, there's a segment I do, and I love doing this segment. I'm going to do it with you because we had so many gigs together. I call it worst gig ever. We can talk about 2 or 3 of them, but
Okay.
worst gig ever. So, does something cross your mind? Does something hit you when we say worst gig ever?
He has a gun. He has a gun. He has a gun. Stef. Oh my God. Get together. You remember that one, right?
Yes.
Stef. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody is running through the kitchen out into the parking lot. Where does Stef go? Not with everyone else in the parking lot. He goes in the opposite direction. Towards the
my
gun.
God.
I run after Stef.
This is so funny.
Like, get back, you
You're-
know, it's
the
like,
mother
get back
instinct
here, where are
kicked
you
in.
going?
I'll make it real quick, guys. This is a gig. I can't believe one of the worst gigs was with me.
Well,
and this is
yeah.
true.
Many things,
Many things, yeah. This is true. We were playing a gig, and someone started yelling, "He has a gun!" Right?
Yeah, a few people.
And
There's a
then it
gun,
was like
there's a
it was
gun.
getting really.
Yeah, intense.
It was
yeah.
intense.
Yeah,
and
of
he's
course.
got a gun. He's got a gun, and
Yeah, you
fucking
just-
people freaked.
Yeah.
I was young, man. I wanted to
Yeah.
see what was going
That's
on.
right.
And
Yeah.
Bruna's motherly instinct, like everyone's running out of the place.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go see what is going on. And Bruna is like, what the fuck? You're coming with me. She's pulling
I'm
me.
gonna fall off my chair.
That is too funny, bro.
Oh my
That's I
God.
can't believe you remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought of worst gig. I said, if he's gonna ask me that right away, he's like, that one. It
so
has to be that one.
I can't even, like, now I would probably crap my pants. He's got a gun
kidding.
here with everything that goes on. Now I'd be like
Yeah,
the first
exactly.
one.
You
I'm
know
outta
better,
here, man.
right? Live and
Wow.
learn. You're wiser now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Right. Sure. I should have had a drink over here. That would have That would have been good.
Remember when you said, just be yourself in the interview?
Just be
But I don't know who I am. Every day
Let's
I wake
pretend
up-
we're
No, I
driving
know
to a
who I am.
gig.
A little bit. I
Let's
know
pretend-
part of who I am. Sorry.
You know who you are better
I
than
don't know.
anyone in the world.
Yeah.
You're Bruce.
There's a chunk that I'm not
You're
quite
Bruce Carrera.
sure what.
I can tell you part of who you are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who what am I?
Before a gig, this is the best. We order food. Every gig, we would order food.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Driving?
What?
Oh, the non-driving?
No, any gig.
Any
okay,
gig.
if we drove
We
far,
had to eat.
we would
Food
eat.
is very
you're
imperative
the
for
best,
us.
You were the best
all
driver
of
and
us.
eater in the world.
I have to say I am.
Back then,
Yeah.
you were a pro.
Yeah.
You had that McDonald's. No, you had your Tupperware. You would prepare your dinner, and you would have that Tupperware. I fucking
But
remember.
McDonald's too,
Of
whatever,
course, we did
whatever
that
we
many
pick up.
times.
Yeah.
And you would have that thing, man, ready to go.
Yeah.
But every
Driving,
gig, before we would eat, you would
eating.
say, I can't eat this. I can't eat that. It's going to upset my stomach when I'm on
My
stage.
famous stomach.
The stomach.
The
But it,
digestion.
no, you know what? We all do it, right? It's part of. You were smart about it, because I would suffer on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I eat like a pig.
So why? You have digestive issues too?
No, I just have issues. When
Well,
when you
it's-
eat too much.
Oh,
you
well,
eat too
yeah.
much.
If you overeat,
I
yeah.
overeat. That's the story of my life. I just
Yeah.
overeat. I get on stage and I'm like, oh, let me hold that in.
Nice.
Hey, what do you want to do? Hey, it's raw on Sessions with Stef. What can I say?
Love it.
yeah.
You're amazing, eh? By the way,
What?
you are
Oh,
amazing in
stop.
this. You always knock it out of the park. You're so natural. I love it.
It's
You're
easy.
very good. I'm so proud of you.
Look, I picked the guests. It's easy. It's so much easy. The vibe is so much fun.
Not
and
for
I
everyone.
had Em on the show.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
see that
We
one.
spoke about fucking nothing. It was great.
I love it.
It was great. It's great. It's a vibe, man. It's let's have a good time and let's talk
Yeah.
about stuff that when we do weddings we eat like a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and
And
we're used to that, right?
We are. So sometimes we end up doing like a corporate. Okay. I'm not going to mention the place because it's a very cool place. It's hip. There was 1,000 people. This is recently.
Oh,
1,000 people. Listen to this story. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to give anything away. The place
Right.
is gorgeous, actually. It's a high, ritzy place. And we got there, we're setting up. And man, the caterers there was a staff of fucking 100. There was chicken and anything you could think of. Burgers, fat like this. Sliders, but that were thick. A rack of lamb. There was food. And we're like, guys, this is the best.
oh,
So they start the cocktails, and we're not playing, and they start going around with. They had cones of charcuterie in a cone. It was beautiful.
Nice.
They had, octopus, all little sample size coming, and it was great. So we took the first one. They had tacos, and we took the first one. We took a bite. It was like, oh, this is really good. After we took the first bite, the planner comes and says, "Oh, guys, you can't have the cocktails. It's for the guests. You guys we have a meal
really?
for you." So we're like, okay, we won't touch. So we go in the back, and 7:00 the band eats, and they come with this fucking cold piece of salmon on couscous,
oh, and that's it.
and that was it. That was our meal.
Yeah. It's not that we want to eat everything. It's
No,
just like we need energy.
but the worst
we're
part-
there 8 hours.
The worst
you know?
part is an hour after that we eat. The guests finish, and we just look because we're in the back, right?
Yeah.
You just see the amount of food that's being thrown in the garbage.
See, that's a sin.
They were throwing trays. I saw at least 50 burgers go in the garbage.
You see?
I
doesn't
saw
make
it with my own.
sense.
They were just
Yeah.
flipping the burgers into the garbage, and I'm like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Who makes these decisions,
Really?
right?
Man.
There's somebody making the decision.
Yeah.
Like, no, we
Yeah.
don't want to give them.
Yeah,
You know.
it's- anyway,
Anyway,
whatever. That's
it's
another
okay,
story.
it's okay.
That's another story. But yeah, then you got to go on stage, and you had couscous. Like we're
And then-
Italian.
no, you start to burn out.
Yeah,
You
totally.
just need
That's true.
sustenance, you know?
True. Very, very true.
Yeah.
And so, okay, that's a good example. I'm trying to think of another.
With us?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I mean, I can tell you the amount of times I had to guys were trying to pick you up, like millions of times.
What's my favorite line? I have,
A boyfriend, of course. I have a boyfriend.
even if I didn't.
Yeah. And I remember, but like every gig, it was like, and she'd be like, "Oh, I have to tell him I have a boyfriend. I really don't. I just don't want to have the conversation. Don't bug me."
That sounds like me.
So,
Nice imitation.
how long do you see yourself doing this?
Yeah. Good question. I'm not sure. I want to go as long as I can. And I don't know, as long as I can. Sophistication, that type of band, am I going to be jumping up and down in my, like, when I,
Put the hands in the air.
Okay, I can see even 60 maybe, but like then, 65.
Yeah.
À un moment donné, là, you have, right?
Do you
have to-
feel the age has are you going to go with how you feel or just the age?
No, I'm not going to go with age. I'm going to go with how I feel. So even now at my age, I still feel great. I work out, and that helps a lot.
You look great for your.
Well, thank you.
I don't even want to say you look great, and then
Thank
the
you.
age thing is like
Yeah.
you pass really young.
Yeah.
I told you before. I was like,
Oh,
you look
thank
way
you.
younger than I do.
No, I try to keep fit. I try to eat
sure.
well. But without doing those things, you start to lose energy.
100%.
And then you start to feel your age or feel older.
Older, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
it takes a toll. Of course
Yeah,
it
it
takes
just
a
takes
toll.
it takes a toll. Yeah, but I don't know how long. I can't give you that answer.
Okay, that's good. But that's because you're gonna go with how you feel.
Yeah.
which is good.
Exactly.
I guess the day we say,
Yeah,
when you
we're
if
gonna
you-
know.
At one point I didn't burn out, but I needed to take a little step back from weddings
Yeah,
because I felt a bit of, I don't want to say anger. I felt like, because I had done so many that at a certain point I'm like, people know us in the business, and I don't want to have some person hire me because they know me or whatever, and I don't want to have that guilty feeling of I don't fucking feel like being here.
yeah.
I felt guilty with that.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I had to say I got to do a little less of this, just for a
Okay.
bit.
That's okay.
Until now, I'm reinvigorated. I'm like,
See?
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Great.
But
We all have those moments, I think.
Yeah, I had.
It just gets redundant.
dealing with the clients all day.
That's an aspect. You deal with the
I
clients.
did. Not
It-
now. It's
okay,
like,
now,
I just want
okay.
to play.
S-
But
that's
before-
so difficult.
It's so difficult. 'Cause
I don't do it, but I've done it a few times. And
They get married
they
once.
suck you dry.
They get
No,
married
I mean,
once.
I
You
love
fe-
them.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's just that being a musician,
Yeah.
there's already a lot of energy
Yeah.
being.
And then you're
released.
worrying about, I want the song to be played at this moment, at this
Yeah,
time of the
you see.
song, so you can hear that lyric. Like, people get
Ah,
picky, and of
yeah.
course they get picky. It's normal. It's their
their
one
special
way. It's their one
day.
day. But it's like it's a lot of information, and it is their special day, so you want it to be special for them.
Yeah.
But there's just so much information going on, and you're so stressed, and it's a long day.
Yeah.
That at
It
one
really
point
is.
I said, and if I ever get that feeling again that I don't want to be here
Yeah.
at a wedding, then I'll just, maybe we'll do a cruise, maybe we'll do
Yeah.
a hotel.
So
we're gonna,
much to do.
We're gonna duo it up again,
Oh, yes.
and we'll pick a fucking
have to.
hotel somewhere, and we'll just play 5 nights a week in a
Would
hotel.
love it. Would love it.
It would be a blast.
Ah,
we
that's
have to
gonna
do
be
a gig
awesome.
together.
We have to.
We did a video. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got a chance to be on your video.
There's
That's
no end to what we
amazing.
can do.
That is awesome, Bruno.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry I spoke over you.
No, go ahead.
What did you say? Because I didn't quite hear.
Oh,
it.
I said we did the
did a
video, and
video?
I thank you for doing it. It's great.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. I'm so happy you were in it.
Yes,
You
amazing.
killed it.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
Bro, I do a game called First Thought.
Oh, dear.
And again, like I said, guys, this is totally off the cuff. I did not prepare for this. I'm going to come right out and say
Awesome.
it. Last night, I said I was booked. She booked me a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And I said, I'm going to do it. And then last night, I just said, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can convince her. So I didn't, I don't have my crew that usually does the help that works with us. Francesca's not here. Lisa's not here. Sierra's not here. They're usually behind the cameras manning. But I have none of that because I felt too guilty last minute asking people. So I just brought one camera. You're not going to see many angles here because I have one camera. And it's raw. And last night I said, no, I got to do something. I want to do a little bit of behind the scenes and maybe I can get her on the show. And I'm so happy I did.
I'm happy you did.
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
you know what? After all,
I'm glad.
yeah,
Maybe we can do another one.
perhaps.
You see? On the show, in front of the lights and the camera. It's great. After the song comes out. Or your reggaeton. How about that? You'll have time?
Reggaeton. Yeah.
When the
Yeah,
reggaeton
okay.
comes out?
All right, we'll look at the reggaeton.
How about we'll perform the reggaeton? And we'll play with you.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Yes.
That's a
have to have
different-
good sound. Good
I'm-
sound.
I fix.
You fix.
I know your
Good.
sound. I know your sound.
You know the way I like
I
it.
know the way you like it. So, Raw, I'm going to come out with First Thought, and I'm making this up in my head. Usually I write them down. I try to get something. So
Ah.
the game is I'm going to ask you a question, or I'm going to say something, and the first thought that comes into your mind. And then we'll chit-chat about it. We might not. I might make fun of you.
Okay.
It's part
Let's
of the deal,
do it.
because it's first thought. Pretty easy. Favorite food?
Lobster.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah. Oysters. Lobster. Oysters.
Lobster. All right.
Love seafood, yeah.
Favorite movie? This is a big one.
Oh, favorite movie. I have so many. Can I actually pick one? Oh my God. Favorite movie. What if I just can't pick one?
Pick one in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Godfather. Did I get it?
All right, let's do
Good
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
let's go with that.
All right.
Thank you for that, by the way.
What's?
See how I froze, Stef? What if I freeze?
What if I? No.
I froze.
That's the best part of it. That's what
all
a
I
podcast is.
all I kept thinking is, you've got mail. You've got... I love that
Tom
movie,
Hanks.
but yeah, I
Right.
love Tom Hanks.
Great movie.
Love that movie, but is it my favorite movie?
have to
But
ask
I don't
you-
know. You've got mail. It's just
Because we've always talked about TV shows. Favorite TV show?
favorite TV show.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Great show. My
yeah,
mom's in there.
genius writing.
That's my mom.
Oh.
Ray's mom is my mom.
She does look familiar.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
even physically, they
It's
kind of
too
look.
funny.
Oh my
Too
God.
funny.
Love that show.
Okay. What's the first thought that comes to your mind when I say drummers?
Stefano Vanni,
See, now you know why
Abomination,
she has to
aka
be on the show.
Abomination.
AKA Abomination.
Abomination.
That's why she has to be on the show. You see why? Because, and I know the question to ask. I didn't know you were going to say that, and I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
You're the best.
This
Remember
is
when
going
you
to be a little
say
tougher. You're the best.
You're the best.
You're the best. Bro, we're
I
gonna
break everything.
we're gonna break everything in this place.
I loved when he did that.
Do you remember?
I was looking every gig. I'd look forward to it.
We would look for the
We're
first
gonna
song.
break everything.
Remember the first song for like 5 years?
Which one was it?
All I wanna do
Oh,
is have some.
oh my God! You have a good memory.
I remember that. It was my go-to first song.
Yeah, that's right.
It was
now,
my
now
go-to
it's
for
coming
some
back
reason.
to me. Yeah.
I was
What
like-
was the intro?
With
That's
the
it, yeah.
guitar and stuff.
Yes.
And we used to play that all the time.
Yeah.
And then she would be like, "Oh, I hope these people get into it." I said, "Don't worry, we're gonna break everything in here. We're gonna flip the tables and everything."
Love
I
it.
would get her to laugh. So,
Love it.
okay, here's a tougher question. Favorite lyric in a song? Could be your song, could be someone else's song. A lyric that stays in your mind.
Favorite lyric. Now
Yeah.
you're killing
That's
me
a
here.
crazy one, eh?
Favorite lyric. Oh my God. Ah, you gonna help me?
Ooh, pick a lyric in your song.
At first, I was afraid.
I was petrified.
Now that's just coming
Perfect.
through, right?
Perfect.
Well, I did love it for a long time. It's a very powerful song, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the only thing that came to mind.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Off the
favorite.
cuff,
I
man.
don't. The thing is, I don't have a lot of favorite. I love so many things.
That's
yeah.
true. It is subjective.
Yeah,
That's why I do the
difficult.
game, because it's
Yeah.
so like I'm gonna ask you, best band of all time.
Cheers.
No, you're fucking lying. No, I mean famous band.
Oh, yeah, okay. Famous band. Let's see.
Cheers.
Let's go with Queen. Let's go with Queen.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a good
They're
good
so
one.
different, and they
Yeah.
they just
his
like
voice, Freddie. Is
yeah,
Freddie.
his voice, and
Is he your favorite
they just
front
push the
person?
boundaries. Is he my favorite front person?
For me, he is.
Well, yeah, he's just amazing. You know what? I love Gino Vanelli too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good music.
Aren't you somewhat
have
related to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. eh?
Well, we're not related, but we know our families know each other because father owned a barbershop. His father started the franchise, so Roxy Barbershops, and his uncle had one, his father had one, but then they moved to LA,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And so yeah, but I
Gino
love his music because from album to album, I don't know if you listened from the first album to present.
Oh, I can't
So
say
the
I
music
did.
is just
He's phenomenal.
it's just
I have
rich.
heard. I've
Yeah.
seen him live, and he's just great.
Yeah.
I'm coming up with stuff on the fly.
Oh,
What's
my
the
God.
best show you've been to?
The best. Oh yes, this is easy. New York City. New York City, The Color Purple, a Broadway production of The Color Purple.
Ooh.
Yeah. First of all, I love a theater, so if I'm sitting watching a show like that, a Broadway show, whatever, the minute the curtain opens, I tear. Yeah. There's something about the curtain
Okay.
opening, but then gospel voices coming at you like a truck. Yeah, and cry. Yeah, it was
powerful.
so
It is powerful.
good. That movie was good. They revamped it. They actually created music for the Broadway show.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just phenomenal. It was just
Wow.
yeah,
Okay, that's a really good answer.
yeah. Love that show.
Wow. Okay. What is your first thought when I say Celine Dion?
Celine Dion, love her.
You do it.
I love her. I love her in an interview. She's so natural. She's very good. People say, "Oh, she's gifted." I know.
Whatever.
I don't even want to say
She's
that
got a
because she's so
talent.
natural.
She's got a talent.
She's
That's-
got a huge talent.
Shit, she's good.
She made it around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, a
mean,
francophone
you know,
that made
yeah.
it global. By the way, I'm
From-
getting eaten alive.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
FYI. Okay, so that's okay. Cool. Heavy metal or rap?
Heavy metal or rap?
Yeah.
Rap.
You pick rap.
Yeah, I pick rap.
You like the.
But I like heavy metal too.
You like the syncopation. I know you
Yeah.
like the.
It's fun to rap. Like I
Yeah.
do some rap with
Oh,
sophistication
definitely.
too.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Yeah,
remember.
like you said, the syncopation,
The
the, fast
syncopation, the-
speaking. Yeah, it's fun.
You've always liked.
It's a
that.
challenge to learn.
Yeah.
You have to repeat it
Of
over and
course.
over and over, and then when it's autopilot,
It's
it's
great.
so fun. Yeah.
Amazing. Bro.
Yes.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe if I have one more. Okay, best female singer of all time. If you had to pick
Whitney
one.
Houston.
Bingo.
It's
Bingo.
just,
we
you know.
we just nailed it. For me, she was mine.
Yeah, yeah.
She
She's
was everything.
yeah, and now that she's gone, I do believe she's the mother of all singers. She's
Yeah.
watching over us. I'm telling you, she's
Star Spangled
phenomenal.
Banner.
Killer.
I cry.
Killer, yeah.
I hear it.
I
and I'm
mean,
like, fuck
beautiful.
you. Yeah.
No matter what, you know what? I watched her live a lot on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and even when she was compromised
Yeah.
and when she wasn't doing so well, somehow she weaved around the melody and still brought it. And even just thinking about her, I get goosebumps.
Yeah. I got you. She's the
Yeah.
one.
Amazing.
Bruna, thank you so much for doing
It's
this.
over already.
It is.
I
Does
made
it go
it
fast?
through.
I could go on forever.
I made it through.
I could go on forever. It is. It is. Our time is just about up. You know why? Because the camera shuts off at a certain point, and not to have the edit. But anyways, we did do our time, and I
Great.
promised you I wouldn't keep you too long. But I
was
thank you.
perfect.
I thank you so much for doing this.
Aw.
Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I miss playing with you. It's been so long.
I miss playing
We
with you.
have to do it again. You promised we're going to do
Yes,
it
we would absolutely.
In some capacity,
Absolutely,
we have to
has
do
to
it.
happen.
again. Okay.
The stars will align, and
And maybe we'll do this again, the reggaeton, when that comes out for sure. We're
Yeah,
gonna try
that
to
would be
get
fun.
you as much. Maybe we can. I don't know. We'll figure something out,
Yeah,
man.
we
We'll figure
will.
something
We
out.
will.
This is amazing.
So excited.
I will. Where can we find you? On YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
yeah, Spotify, all the iTunes, Apple Music, blah blah blah.
Okay.
all that.
So I'm gonna.
Notice,
put some
blah, blah,
links.
blah.
Blah blah blah. I'm gonna write it down. You're under. What's your Instagram handle?
My name?
Okay.
Yeah,
Bruna,
that's
so
it.
always search Bruna Mucciardi,
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook. I'd like to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank everyone here for watching and subscribing. Guys, keep on subscribing, comment, like, share it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Keep watching. We're going to be back in a couple of weeks for another episode. Bruna, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Sessions with Stef is now done.